So for today we're back on COD Warzone, and this time with the RTX 2070. We'll start it up at 1080p and at the Ultra preset. Here we go with that. There we go. I'm feeling pretty sick, guys, so hopefully this turns out well, but the cold hit me like a truck. I am destroyed. Alright, let's count the FPS and land down. Someone's already here. Let's get a gun. Wow. Trash aim, but we killed him. So playing Warzone has been pretty trash recently for me. Spamming the scoreboard would make the game freeze and stutter quite heavily. And just playing in general is very stuttery as well. And the way I fixed that was just resetting the shaders. That has helped quite a bit, but it does come back eventually. It is pretty annoying, and I hope it gets fixed. But as of now, it hasn't. I'm in trouble. That was so lucky. So far, guys, it's playing pretty decently. The game isn't stuttering or lagging at all. But FPS is less than ideal. I mean, it's playable, obviously. It's above 60 FPS at all times. But ideally for me, I do want to see at least 120 FPS for Warzone. Alright, we've got a shop over here. Let's get ourselves the loadout drop. Gear. Loadout drop marker. There we go. Let's call this in. And I do want to get self-revive and a UAV as well. Let's call this in. Oh no, someone's here. Killed him, there we go. Now there's a mosquito drone here somewhere that I can't see. But let's risk it, let's go. Need my guns, there we go. And hopefully we can get a couple more kills from here on out. Okay, so even on the 2070, the issue with the scoreboard is here. So if I spam the scoreboard, yeah, as you guys can see, the game stutters quite heavily and the FPS falls down. So if you're just playing the game normally and you want to see the scoreboard, the game will stutter each time. So right here, the game is smooth. I press scoreboard and there's the stutter. Apparently the way to fix that is to disable frame gen, but on a 2070, there is no frame gen. So hopefully it does get fixed at some point, because it is pretty annoying. And it's only an issue in Warzone. I haven't seen this in actual 6v6 multiplayer, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, it's pretty inconsistent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Hello there. Try to get a flank in here. Cool. Let's go up top. Is somebody sitting here waiting? Probably not, actually. Oh, hello. Okay, looking over the map, the FPS fell down to the low 60s for a second and now stabilizing in the low 70s. But let's pause it here, enable DLSS, and try again. Okay, DLSS at the quality preset. We're now sitting at 110 FPS. It's pretty good. And looking over the map, it falls down into the 80s, the high 80s. But the graphics are definitely a lot softer and more blurry in the distance. So, not ideal for me personally. But if you like the look, then obviously you can use this. Oh, I'm hitting him, but he's cracked, he's cracked. Got him, there we go. Team wipe? What? I'm playing solos. So yeah, for DLSS, it's not as good as native, obviously, but it can be used for some. I think for me personally, though, I would ideally just turn the settings down to a mix of low and medium and enjoy the game that way. Cracked him. There we go, team wipe. This gun is absolutely awful, but somehow I get it all the time in the gulag. There we go. That is the kill that we need. Let's back out and play at the lowest settings and go again. And here we are with that. There we go. Okay guys, second game in. Now at the lowest settings. No DLSS. Let's go again. That is the first crate done. The Rival 9. Take that. Call this in as well. So far guys, it's playing much better. We are getting 110 FPS on average. And it's pretty consistent from indoors to outdoors as well. So yeah, there we go. No, I'm dead here, aren't I? Please. Please, please, please. Let's go. Put the armor on. Nice. There we go. Now again with DLSS at the quality preset. For our FPS, we are sitting at 120 FPS. It's pretty good. A small FPS bump. And again, the game looks much softer. So for me, This is a no-go, but again, if you got a good enough CPU and you like how it looks, then keep it on. Game is pretty quiet, guys. Not seeing a lot of action. I should buy a UAV to be honest, but I'm kind of poor. This is kind of risky. Let's go for it though. Okay, there's one guy here. And he's down in this house? Man, I think he's hiding. Well, that sucks. Now I'm gonna kill him. What? What's happening? And lastly, playing at the optimal settings, which is a mix of low and medium. Here we go with that. There we go. We are sitting in the 90s on average, but it can go as high as the 110s. And again, you have the option of using DLSS and getting more FPS out of your system as well. These games are pretty slow paced to be honest. Not super action packed. Please! Oh, he melted me. But thankfully we had a redeploy pack. So I'm going to seek my revenge in a second if I see him up here. There, I see him. There he is. I got a pistol. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave. I apologize. Now in the water, we are falling down to the 70s. Not too bad. I believe looking over the map will make the FPS fall down into the 70s and 80s as well. And again with DLSS. No, please. I'm gone. I got no armor. No armor, dude. I'm just so dead. Where is he? This is so bad. Get inside. There, self-revive. No armor here at all. I got one piece. Okay, well, I'm in trouble, I think. Yeah, again with DLSS, we are sitting at 110 FPS, up to 120. But again, this can fall down into the 90s in those heavy scenes. Climb the ladders. He sees me. I cracked him. And I'm dead, man. Ah, bad timing. Alright. At last life, in the gulag. Let's end it with a bang. There we go. Easy. So yeah, that is Warzone with the RTX 2070, guys. The game is playable, obviously. Again, around 110 to 120 FPS, with dips into the 80s and 90s. So you have the options of either going with the lowest settings or a mix of low and medium. And if you like how DLSS looks, then you can use that as well and get an extra 10 FPS on top. Okay, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.